UltraSpace is a multi-effects plugin from Synth Guru's Tone2. Effects include reverb, delay and related dynamics such as gate and duck. In this tutorial we'll show you how the plugin works and look at some of the effects you can achieve. UltraSpace is a single window design and very easy to get to grips with. In the top left you'll find the main display with plugin management features and the preset browser. Next to this is the output mix panel, which includes global mix blend and output volume. There's also a momentary wet signal solo option called monitor. In the top right you have two options, gate and duck, both of which influence the wet signal. The remainder of the plugin handles the reverb and multi-tap delay sections. The reverb includes a handy graphical display showing tail amplitude over time, and the vertical line represents 1 second decay. The delay includes an editable left and right channel tap designer with adjustable levels. Let's start with the reverb effect and try out some different settings. We have a dry, stabby synth sound that can be treated in different ways, and we've loaded up UltraSpace as an insert, selecting the preset Rev Hall Big. It's worth noting that each effect has a mix blend, and here the multi-tap mix is 0 and the reverb is set to 100%, and we're using the global mix blend to blend in the effect. Try increasing the size and decay controls individually to see the effect that they have. By increasing the decay to its maximum, we can create almost infinite decay times, which is great for creative effects. Now let's look at a shorter reverb. We've inserted an instance of UltraSpace across our stabby piano sound and loaded the preset Rev Room Bright 2, setting the mix blends accordingly. This has a large size but smaller decay to create a natural space that decays quickly. Try using the monitor option to listen to just the reverb. An important feature of this preset is swirl. This parameter adds modulation to the reverb and is great for adding a processed richness, working really well with shorter decay times. Sticking with our stabby piano sound, we still have UltraSpace loaded as an insert. Let's now investigate the multi-tap effect. To get started, we've loaded up the preset Tap LR. You'll see that this multi-tap preset already has the reverb mix at 0% and the tap mix at 100%. Adjust the global mix to taste. Multi-tap is a tempo synced effect and will always sync to the DAW tempo. However, the division of the taps and how the tap display determines them is controlled by the time control. Understanding this is vital to creating effects, and for the preset we've loaded, we can see this is set to half beat. With time set to half beat, the middle highlighted step is half a beat and the highlighted bar on the far right of the tap display a full beat. Try removing the tap settings and raise just the right hand end bar on the top row. Play some audio and you should hear a quarter note delay in the left channel. The other key delay parameter is the feedback. At 0%, this creates a one-shot effect that's great for creating clattery early reflections. Try this at lower time settings, quarter or eighth. By combining reverb and delay in one plugin, UltraSpace allows us to create effects that are more integrated, and this is enhanced even further via the serial and parallel routing options. We've loaded the preset Mix Large Space. As the name implies, this is a big reverb designed for washy style special effects and has a long decay. Try adding it to a noise or impulse, such as a kick, and you'll see what we mean. Even so, this is created using both reverb and delay. Try reducing the mix blends for each effect to see what they're both doing. When it's just delay, you'll hear quite a clattery multi-tap effect. Meanwhile, the reverb on its own is quite short. In serial mode, the reverb feeds into the delay, and the result is a more interesting and washy effect.